Hey guys, what is up, and welcome to round number 6 here at Pro Play Games presents Dragon Ball Super Card Game National Championship Qualifier in beautiful Orlando, Florida. So we're coming in here round number 6. We have the Pan Mirror. We have Travis Washburn on the left and Justin Rios from PPG on the right. Now, we did do a deck check on the stream table here. That was what happened with the delay. And unfortunately, Justin Rios didn't have his leader listed on his deck list, the PPG player, so he did receive a game loss. So they're actually starting in game number 2. No sideboards, though, because it was caught before the match started. So that's actually, that stinks. That definitely... is not ideal for Justin, but one thing PPG does pride itself on is making sure that it does, check even its own players to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. And even though it was pretty obvious that Justin was playing Pan in his deck list, he didn't write it in, and that is required. So he is going to receive, like I said, that game 1 loss. So that's okay. Justin starting 1 game down, which is unfortunate, but Justin being the most recent regional champion for the PPG events. So, I think if anybody can win from this deficit, it's going to be Justin Rios. Fantastic, solid player, and just all-around great guy. So, players are starting off with a pretty similar start-off. Justin actually choosing to charge a Zeno, which is actually pretty good. I was actually talking to DBS Dad about his matchup. This is what he's playing as well. And he said that, he actually runs 4 Zenos in his deck because Zenos are so important in the matchup. And so charging 1 is ideal if you have 2 in your hand. But it's also important to remember that it can come back and bite you in the butt sometimes too. Sometimes you want all 4. He also played Pan last time, right? I don't think so. He played Hirudegarn last time, I believe. I think he won with Hirudegarn. I think. Hirudegarn? Is it Hirudegarn or Hirudegarn?
Hirudegarn.
So it's a Hirudegarn. Okay, Degarn. Oh, yeah, forgot to mention, by the way, still, for some reason, David Fujimura is still with me. I thought he would have left a long time ago, to be honest, but he's still here.
No sleep.
No sleep.
Still here.
It's pretty good.
Commentating.
Just fighting. I'm commentating it. I'm commentating. This matchup's very grindy. Just Pan in general is a very grindy deck, and it's not going to be any exception here. Now, what's really cool, though, is you really have to decide when you want to attack against this deck in particular. You have to really pay attention to how much energy they have open, how many combo cards are in the drop. You have to make sure you Zeno at the right time. If you Zeno too many good cards back into the deck, you can lose after the Hirudegarn. After the Hirudegarn. Freaking chat. After the Zeno. And that could really, kind of turn the tides a little bit. So it's a very complex, very technical matchup. But Travis is running does have a M2 in play. How important do you think M2 is this matchup? This is a card I haven't seen used too much in panelists, but...
M2, depending on it depends on both the builds. If the person playing with M2 is really going for a grindy long game, and the opponent is playing lots of 5K battle cards like Intensifying Power Trunks or Videl, they can start to nick away at the other opponent's value just slowly but surely. And
yeah, it seems good against like the double shot Vegetas and stuff too, because it gets the 5K and then you just use them to take it away. Yeah. And you can even pressure that, which is something that usually survives almost always. Yeah, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's going to be really good pressure early, just like you said, because it's going to make comboing a little more awkward, and it's going to stick around after Zeno. So something to note, Justin Rios is playing the Splash Blue variant, which is he's playing Whis' Coercion and Senzu Beans, and he's maxed out on Zeno at 4. And while Travis is just playing the mono red with only 3 Zenos. So we will see. We'll see how this first game fares. Travis is playing the blue package in the side, and I'm assuming that's for the aggro matchup.
Right.
So we'll see how both of them approach sideboarding if Justin can pull out the win.
All right, here comes out the Kai here, the Kai of Time. This is the one that gives your leader 5K, and you draw a card. Correct?
Correct.
Yes, nice. Nailed it.
Nice.
Last time I messed it up.
Yeah.
This time I got it right. Now with Pan, this is actually pretty sick because it draws you 2. So you draw 1 off the 5K boost, and then you draw 1 off of it coming into play with its auto, and then you get 5K to your leader. So it's almost like 3 cards. If you think of the 5K boost as a card, then it's like 3 cards.
Yep. The some variants tend to play Scientist Fu, which can be difficult to overwhelm in Pan since you don't like.
Ooh, this is going to be a Zeno, I think. Yep, here it comes.
There it is.
Travis taking that hit and then immediately getting Zeno. He loses a lot of cards right there, while Justin actually retains about the same hand size.
Mm-hmm. And I believe both of them are at 3 life. Whereas Travis at 4. So Justin's slowly getting back into the
But
game.
Justin has a chance to awaken here on his Zeno turn, which is right where you want to awaken. And he could put Travis in a situation where Travis might have to awaken on Justin's turn, which would be, I'm pretty sure, just game. There's the awaken, readies 2 energy, chooses a blue and a red. I like that. Looks like he might be setting up for Sensu Bean. No, he just has a Whis in hand, so.
Yeah, I think he's just being at less life. He's just trying to keep his options open for the defense.
Ooh, that Vegeta's a pretty good draw.
Yeah, he has a Vegeta and a Gohan.
So maybe this is 20K, guys. This is a
And
20K attack.
For seeing hit.
Oh, he does awaken. Guys, that is huge. Travis awakening on Justin's turn is maybe game. That's a huge energy advantage. I'm not sure Justin should have attacked there, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Holy moly, we'll see what Travis can do here. Not having that 2 energy on tap is huge. Now, he might have foreseeing hit in hand, which would be pretty hard for Justin to deal with. But other than foreseeing hit, I'm actually...
On the other side of things, the tempo of starting with a Vegeta and the extra card before his turn, might go in Travis's favor. We'll just have to see.
I would say if he has a foreseeing hit here, I'm feeling pretty favored for Travis. Other than, if not, I think Justin has the cards in hand to survive. He has Unbreakables. He has Whis.
I believe Justin does have a foreseeing hit in his hands.
Yeah, he does. He does. So that's going to be pretty close. Oh, okay. Interesting choice by Travis. Also tapping his blue energy, which is important. He doesn't not going to have any Sensu Bean tricks here or anything like that. All right, 15 or 20K into 15K double strike, and there's the negate by Justin. I like that play. I'm not sure why there's a. Oh, never mind. I see. Yeah, because it got it when it came into play. Yeah, it's a different effect, but. Okay, so here is 20K into 50K, going for the Zeno. Travis playing from behind pretty bad here. He's just going to pass here with the blocker in play. Not a very impactful turn by Travis, but did get Zeno off the board, which is important. Might slow down Justin's advance here, but with...
That's always a hard charge.
Yeah, that is a hard charge, especially when you're so alone, but with this Vegeta right here, he's going to be able to power through this, clear the board easily. This is going to go up to a 25K. Or does it get? How much does it get? Does it get
up to a 30?
30K. I thought yes. So it's plus 10K. Yeah.
So the first one will be 30, and the second one will be 20.
Travis choosing to save this here. Interesting. Can he do it twice? We'll see.
He has another double shot Vegeta in hand. He's really going for the tempo play here. If he can come out with a second pan, I don't know what Justin can do.
Yeah, yeah. If he does have a second pan, that would be best. Is that enough to go through that? 30? Wouldn't it be 30K? He's with the 25.
It would put Justin in a really bad position.
Okay.
Yeah, second hand here would be.
Yeah,
brutal.
second pan here would be pretty brutal, but especially since he has chain attack in hand, so he can go chain attack second pan.
Oh, there it is.
He has 2 more pans in hand, so this is gonna be chain attack pan.
It's chain attack pan.
That's gonna be quite difficult for Justin to get through. Even if Justin had a sensu bean, which I thought might be one of his outs, he's not gonna be able to. That would still wouldn't help. See what Travis decides to play here, though. All right, Travis, what are we going to do here, sir?
I think Justin Rios has
Interesting.
a super combo and 2 unbreakables.
This is still interesting here, though. Why attack with leader here? Why not just chain attack out your pan and go for it? I mean,
He's trying to get him to 2.
I think
I understand that, but like, holy crap! Your opponent has 2 energy open. There's not too many cards he draws off of that can survive. Trying to get him to 2, just attack with the
off the top for Justin.
That's good. That's one of the cards he needed to get.
Might keep him in the game.
I still don't think he has enough cards in hand to survive.
If Travis had that hit, it would be pretty game over.
Yeah, I mean, Travis has been a hit away from winning since like the Zeno.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I can't imagine this is the right play. Travis is letting him get so much value out of these cards. Out of these, like, if these all had 5 more K. I mean, Travis almost has enough energy just to go double pan. Oasis Courage, and what a freaking draw. Now, even if he plays pan here, it doesn't matter. He keeps tapping that blue energy too, which just can once again not be right. Plus 5K on each guy.
Swinging at Vegeta.
Oh, is this going to negate?
Yeah.
No big deal. Justin can even take 2 if he wanted. And I don't think Travis is going to attack with the pan that came into play this turn. Travis would probably be okay just not to attack with pan at all. 20 to 15. Pan into Vegeta. Why didn't he just play chain attack into his pan? He taps 1 more energy, but he gets...
I think he has 2 10K combos in his hand that he's holding for defense. Oh, he has an Unending Awakening, and I believe an Unbreakable.
Justin forced to have to combo with the forcing hit, which is unfortunate. But he has another forcing hit in hand. Travis down still with 4 life. Justin has to make the difficult decision to see if he wants to actually charge this turn or not. With the cards in his hand. All right, attacking for 30,000 here. Looks like Travis has another double shot. No, it's unbreakable. Nope, there was a double shot. I thought I saw it. Okay. All right, Justin's looking through his opponent's list, his deck right here, or drop right here, to make sure he doesn't have anything that can catch him off guard here. I do think Travis or Justin needs to make something happen here. Travis with 2 cards in hand.
Justin with Foreseeing Hit, Vegeta, Chain Attack Trunks, and a Super Combo.
Justin attacking 15 into 15. Gets that kill. The problem is, Travis does have another pan in hand. And this is troublesome because giving 4 guys plus 5K and his leader. Oh, is this going to be Zeno? That would be insane. I don't think it is. Oh. I would give it to the Vegeta. Vegeta's how you're going to get back into this game, so I would definitely give it 5K to the Vegeta. Looks like Justin's going to. He did. Okay, draws a card. He needs this to be something good. Okay, yeah, guys. I'm sorry it's lagging, guys. But we can't do anything about that. It's just the internet. Sorry. We can't magically fix it. Hopefully it passes here very soon, guys. Okay, he gets the pan. Tagging 15,000 to 15,000. Draws the card. Gets an Overwhelm card. That's really good. It stinks that he got that off the leader attack because that's where the 5K would be best spent here.
I think he's going to be able to
clear this board out.
This board out with double Vegeta.
Gets to draw a card here. Looking for like a Sensu Bean would be amazing. An Unbreakable, not that great. Considering he already has one in hand, only has 1 open energy for it. Attacking 15K and the 15K. Let's have Vegeta Tatsu. And then here comes the 20K into 20K. And Travis has to let that die too. Uh-oh.
Yeah, but Travis is going to come back with Chain Attack anything.
Yeah, that's still not going to be quite enough, I don't think. I think Justin has enough cards in hand to be able to beat that. Now, Travis needs to make sure he doesn't charge an energy here to have a hope of breaking through. See what he decides to do. If he charges the energy here and chains anything, then he's not going to have any cards in hand. He's not going to be able to actually put pressure on Justin. Justin could just take a double strike if he wanted. Looks like Travis is going to charge. Nope. Okay, good. He didn't. That's a good draw. That wasn't in his hand prior. Gets 2 cards off of that. Okay. Good start by Travis. That's what he needed.
The Unending Awakening.
All right, he's attacking into the Vegeta. 20,000 into 15,000. I think Justin's just going to have to let this Vegeta die. I don't think he has the ability to save it. If he does, I think Travis can turn the tides and go for the leader and win. We'll see what decides to happen here. Travis taking a little bit more time here. Going for 20 into 15 again. Justin, I think, still has to let this die. I don't think he has the ability to save it easily. But then with Travis having open energy, I think it's possible he could protect it. Ooh, gets a Gohan. That's a great pickup by Justin. It's going to be able to refill his hand if he can survive this turn. Still has unbreakable access to unbreakable in his hand.
Travis has Topo, Unending Awakening.
Topo, interesting. See that card removed quite a bit from the list.
Pan. And he decides to pass. He's going to try to weather this next turn.
Well, if you're Justin here, you don't attack with your Vegeta first, obviously. So I think if Travis plays Topo, Justin's going to be able to kill it with this Vegeta. Justin getting like a Chain Attack Pan, it might just be game here. Even Digging Deep Vegeta sounds good. Gohan would be good. He did get a super combo for turn. That's huge.
I think.
Yeah, he had the Gohan in the end.
I think
I'm not sure why he charged for Digging Deep. Wow.
Draws another Gohan. Okay. So this is 15,000 or 20,000 into 15,000. There's Unending Awakening to stop it. Gets 5K. Goes up to 20. Looks like Justin drew a maybe Intensifying Power Trunks off of the Gohan. And I can't see what else.
And then last one is a Champa.
Double strike Champa is not a bad draw here.
Is this where you swing with pan and combo down to?
This is tricky. I think Justin's so far ahead right now. He just needs to keep as much energy open as he can to be able to defend, and I don't think Travis can play enough guys out to get the game back. Okay, he's just going to combo Intensifying Power.
Smash 2020 and brings him down to 2. This is probably his opening here.
Here comes Topo. I'm really surprised that Justin swung with Vegeta there. I wonder why he would swing with Vegeta there instead of swinging with Chain Attack there. Looks like Justin.
I couldn't tell you.
Looks like Justin might be going all in right here.
Yeah, I think this is. I think this might be the turn, or at least enough to make Travis's hand take a giant hit.
No pun intended.
So Justin opted not to. Oh no, Travis takes it. It goes to 2. And here's the chain attack swing. Now does Justin go in with a Champa or?
It's so tough.
Well,
Travis's hand is very big.
There it is. Okay.
Okay.
I would have to make the decision.
Justin somehow turns this game around to 2-3 now. He can actually take a double strike or 2 single strikes before dying here. So Travis is going to have to make something happen. I hate to say it, but I honestly think Travis had the game and just kind of poorly played that turn when he had, all the double shots out. I feel like chain attack into Pan just ends that game right there.
Yeah, I agree. He might just be so used to having to play defensive pan.
Right.
Mindset
Mm-hmm.
to go aggro.
Well, it is. I think what makes a good Pan player great is knowing when to turn off the defenses and go for the kill. That's the thing about Pan. She puts up that wall, but you eventually have to take it down and go in. I mean, you can't play safe all the time, or you're gonna find it. You're drawing a lot with this deck because of it.
Yeah, and sometimes the best offense is the best defense.
Yeah, has a good defense, right?
If he pushes Justin enough to make his hand go down, then Justin can't come back with a proper attack to try to end it. Doesn't give him the chance to get back in the game like he did.
Yeah, Turtle Minded. The reason why Justin didn't go for it there was because his attack got negated. I think he had to knock his opponent down to 2 first before he can go for a game. He knocked his opponent down to 2 and then attacked, and then it got negated. All right, Travis, what can we do here, sir? He does have access to another Pan. He's going to charge the chain attack here. This seems like another situation where chain attack is really good, too.
Maybe he has another in hand, yeah.
Yeah. It's possible.
I'm not seeing it.
Also, I'll tell you what, just these topos might be good enough to get back into the game as well. He did, Turtle-minded, but like I said, it got negated. He knocked his opponent down to 2, and then he attacked to use Champa, and that only the attack he had left got negated, so he wasn't able to go to the combo phase. Travis with another unending in hand. I think if I'm Travis, I just use my topo to...
Is that triple flash? That's triple flash. Travis is playing triple flash Goku.
And that's why he charged the...
Justin, I mean, David, I don't agree with this play either. I think what I would do here is I would play the other topo in my hand and play 2 topos out, and then use pan to buff them. Then my 1 topo would go up to 30k, and then I could just clear my opponent's entire board off the 1 topo, 30k topo. And then use my other topo to double strike my opponent after a leader attack, and then have a blocker up.
What's the rest of the cards in his hand? So he has his Triple Flash Goku, and then he has the SS3 Mini Sun Goku. And he's comboing out of this.
He has to. If not, he loses his whole board. That's why if you have 2 topos out,
Yeah.
your opponent just has to let his board die. And at that point, I don't think Justin can come back and win. I mean, I guess he could. You're at 2 lives, and maybe he still could. But you have a blocker up, plus a negate. Like, I just don't feel like your opponent can kill you.
I think Travis is just too scared to commit.
Yeah, I mean, he's one forcing hit.
I think also that a lot of people, when they have topos, they think they have to play them on their opponent's turn when they play pan, and you don't. Like, topo is sometimes fine to play on your turn. All right, so here's 30,000. This is probably going to get topoed here.
Yeah.
There's the topo.
That's why he didn't on his turn.
But I just feel like if he played that on his turn, the game is over. I'm not saying over, but it's definitely Justin doesn't have a board. Let's see if Travis negates here. Nope, he's just going to combo right through. Oh my god.
Well, now he knows the secret.
Yeah, he does. He can't take the triple flash, though. So I take the foreseeing hit and the pan, probably. I'm never right. Foreseeing hit seems very... Well, I guess Justin's going for a game this turn, so maybe the foreseeing hit isn't that big of a deal.
Well,
so he took... He should have took all the 5Ks then, right?
Yeah, he should have taken the 5Ks. So I think in taking pan he's playing defensive in that he doesn't want these topos to.
I think he knows he wins right now. He can combo over Travis right now. He knows it. He's going for it. That's game. Jeez, Justin playing that game very well. I didn't like his. The only play mistake I've really seen Justin make that game was I didn't like that last foreseeing hit take. But I think he just read the combo in his hand and goes, doesn't matter. I win no matter what. Like, I can just combo past this. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Red, but I'm not sure.
Okay. No, we haven't seen any Buhan either, sir. These sweatshirts are comfy. Okay, Travis starting out with the double shot Vegeta. Charging the Digging Deep Vegeta, which is interesting because I feel like that card is so good. But so did Justin last game, too. I feel like that card is just... Because you don't have to take a life. You can choose 0 on your life with him. And he's just a free untap, essentially, every turn. It's 2 attacks a turn.
I think you have to take at least 1 life for him to get the untap.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. I think it's if you take...
so you're saying you could choose 0, but if you do, he doesn't untap?
Yeah.
Because it says up to 0.
Yeah.
That's what thing says.
I think it's up to 2 cards, and if you took at least 1, you get the 5K boost and untap.
Yes, he's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Steve Walter says, how does that work for the day? Does he get a game loss on every round, or does he get it add to his sheet? Yeah, just once. He just gets the 1 game loss, and then they add it to his sheet, and it's taken care of.
It's treated as an error in deck list, so he's given a game loss to correct the error.
DJ Cosmic 2, Mr. Greg Cross. What's up, my man? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. You disappeared into Azeroth. Fat Minch. Justin started this round with a game loss due to deck sheet error.
So I think both these players are opting not to go Vegeta to
save their life.
Try to maintain their life for the initial Zeno at least.
Okay. I didn't realize you had to take a life of. I thought it would still untap if you took 0.
Oh no.
Like the life was just there to help you awaken. You know what I mean? But yeah, I misunderstood. Oh, nice. Good to hear, Greg. Yeah, I have an Affliction Lock too. I played it. That's probably my most played class, honestly, is Affliction Lock. It's probably just it's not just you, my man. It's been laggy. We've talked to the convention center people. They're gonna have it fixed for tomorrow. So don't worry, we'll have it all fixed. All right, Pan. I like it.
So I think he's just playing out this Pan to help his leader get in and just filter through his deck. I think he's really digging right now.
Yeah, the Gotenks player did get a loss. But I don't know how he's doing after that. He seemed like he was still doing well. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, he was still at the first table, so top 20 at least. So here's Travis using that turn ahead to his advantage, just controlling almost every aspect that Justin tries to put in his way.
Vegeta is such a powerful card in this matchup.
So it's taking advantage of
Is
the
Travis
fact
at
that
4 life or 5?
4
4,
life.
okay. So this is
Yeah.
actually great. He can awaken right here.
Yeah, he put himself in awaken. He put himself into range to be awakened whenever he wants now, and he's trying to pressure Justin as much as he can. I think he's reading Justin's hand that he just doesn't have the chain Zeno from playing that Pan the turn before. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out.
Absolutely. I think Vegeta is such a powerful card, though. I think the person who plays it first might be at a little bit of a disadvantage because you can use yours to kill theirs, and then you kind of have yours on board. But that card seems so good in this matchup. I feel like that's honestly what won Justin the game, was those having 2 of them.
Yeah, the double.
Yeah, and just
the
be able
double
to take
Vegeta turn
right.
definitely was the turning point. So it doesn't look like he has it. He has intensifying power trunks, a Pan.
Mass Sand wouldn't be bad here either for Justin. Could kill the Vegeta and Trunks.
Yeah.
For 1.
He's gonna have to find a way to get 5 in the discard.
Okay. Ooh, gets the Zeno. Does he have the chain?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
So and he has 2 red open, so he can chain Zeno right now. They're both at 4, so.
Yeah, he could chain Zeno and then awaken and ready 2 energy, and he actually chains Zenos for free essentially at that point.
And I think we're gonna see it.
Yeah. All right. Good draw. There it is.
There we go. Okay, making sure Justin put the
I was about to have to get up.
intensifying power trunks.
John was in the starting blocks, getting ready to dash over to the stream area. Little Zeno, what a cool card. I know people really don't like that combo, and I understand that it is a little oppressive in some ways, but I do feel like it's very needed in the game. It's a way to help turn the tide of battle. I feel like one bad thing about the Dragon Ball Super card game that can happen sometimes is it might feel
snowballing.
Yes, and Chain Attack Zeno is a way to stop that snowball. Melt it mid roll.
Yeah, I in formats before I wasn't a huge fan of Chain Attack Zeno, but in a format like this where there's some pretty oppressive things happening, like drawing 6 cards off of your super combo with Hercule,
right?
When you awaken, you know, it's kind of like a necessary thing to have something like Ching Zeno to, you know, balance out some of the ridiculousness that you can have. All right, so Justin now turning the tide in his favor.
Tapping out, pretty scary.
Let's see what he can do
I don't know if I agree with this at all.
in
This is pretty scary.
his turn. He does have that Kefla, so he can play it next turn.
Right, but
But-
he's tapped out. And Travis realizes that's why he was thinking about keeping the. Wow.
Ooh.
There's his own Zeno.
So something to note is, as soon as Travis awakens, he almost turns off his he almost turns off his little Goku combo.
His Goku combo. What Goku combo?
When you play the untapped power SS3 Son Goku, you normally is it for the triple flash? Does he need to have 40 attack?
Yes.
So normally what you would do is you'd play the untapped power Goku for 5, and you untap 1, and it gets 5k from the front side of Pan and the ability of the Goku, so it's plus 10k, and then you would awaken your Pan, untap 2, and then you would play triple flash, giving it an additional 5k, so that would be the 15k that you need to fulfill the cannot negate
So,
Okay.
effect. So
here you take his 5K combos if there was one per game, which I think he might be trying.
he would need 2 double strikers, and I don't think he has it.
He's got it to go for game. But he has to take the foreseeing because he can't survive if we're swinging back at him. I think the foreseeing and the Kefla have to come out. Because if those resolve on Justin's turn,
Do you take Zeno here or Chantak?
You might need to take.
Because if you take 2 cards and then Justin survives and Zeno's on his turn again, then he gets
he's
2
in a-
cards back.
He's in a very bad spot.
Yeah, then he
It
gets
might
2
be-
extra cards.
It might be hit and chain attack. Because if he plays Kefla, if he has a way to live one of the attacks, he could come back. But
I like hit Chantak a lot because you cannot let him chain Zeno you again and then get his 2 cards back at the end of his turn and go up 7 cards to your 5.
he does have a super combo in hand, so he
That's-
should be able to survive one of the Keflas.
and yeah, and
He drew a super combo. That's a pretty good draw. Yeah, okay, he's going to energy the Zeno. Stacking 30k and the 20k here.
he has two handy Girus in his hand.
Interesting. All right, Justin attacking 15k in the 15. Got a Sensu Bean for turn off of the leader draw.
Ooh, this might be rough. We'll see.
Ooh, that was a good draw.
Oh, and did Travis just get another super combo off the top?
I couldn't see. It was really fast. Zeno and negate.
Yes, he did get another key.
Okay. I will say that I don't think Justin's in any danger.
No, especially after getting those 2 cards back, he's
Yeah.
he's definitely sitting okay.
And he got 3 super combos from his opponent right there, so that's a lot of knowledge.
Now, if he finds a way to get this triple flash in, that might be a thing.
Yeah, but Justin has the Wheats. Right? So it needs to be bumped up twice to be uncounterable.
3 times.
Oh, is it 3 times?
Yeah.
So he does have a sense of being in hand.
Yeah, but he has to tap out to play it, right? It costs 5?
It costs 5, but it readies 1.
Oh, yeah.
It readies 1 and it gets 5k.
Yeah, I always forget it readies 1.
And he hasn't charged yet. I don't know if I agree with this.
Foo, huh?
Turn 0, 1, 2, 3. If you are unfamiliar with this match procedure, please raise your hand and call over for a judge. You have 10 minutes in overtime.
I think he's going in with this Goku play. Yeah. All right, Pan's going in.
How much life is Justin at? 4?
Justin is at 4.
Both at 4, yes.
Yeah, so Justin cannot take a hit, and he'll dodge a triple flash. And that should be a big tell, but that's what Travis is trying to get to happen right now. Because he just comboed.
And he combos out with a bean. That's
Yeah. It's plus 5k for the rest of the turn, plus draws a card. Okay, Travis.
Travis again tapped out his blue, so the sense of being in hand is.
all right. He does get 2 more attacks: Intensifying Power Trunks and the Supreme Kai.
All right, Justin's going to use Pan to stop that attack. Travis at 3 or 2 life? 3?
Travis now at 3 life.
Yes.
I don't think Travis can go for it this turn. He might have to.
I think he's gonna do it just for the draw, and if he gets what he needs to go in, he'll go in. If Travis shotguns his hand on this attack, he might just get through with that.
Yeah, but then if he shotguns his hand, can Justin just beat the triple flash?
He has a Zeno in hand with 2 5k combos. That's not enough. He's gonna have to get really lucky off this life. There it is. And it's another 5k. The best he can go is 35, and that's 35 right there. I think that's game. Justin is at the end of the road.
That's game for Justin, unfortunately. Very unfortunate for Justin.